special?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. We're gonna do the Gwent tournament in this episode. I'm already here, back in Beauclair. Heading there right now. Finally managed to collect, I think, basically all of the Skellige cards at this point. I don't know if there is a spy in the Skellige faction with this Gwent mod that I'm using. If not, it's kind of weird because every other faction has at least some kind of a spy. But to compensate for that, we do have the Mysterious Elf in this deck. And, you know, that's definitely the most powerful spy in the game. Alright, so it looks like these dwarves are already complaining about the Skellige faction. Let's show them that this deck is pretty good. Who do we talk to here?
Just you wait.
So,
this guy?
Gwent,
What the heck? Who do I need to talk to? This guy?
Yes, fellow knight.
Nope.
My warmest greetings.
Maybe I just need to, like, go in here? Oh, no, he's blocking the way. What the heck? No, let me in. Come on. There you go. Now I can just, like, slide in here. Who do I talk to start this tournament? You?
If you're thinking women can't play Gwent for shite, you're dead wrong.
Yeah, actually, Cantarella was a pretty good Gwent player.
Primal participation is, whereas vindicating victory.
Eric von Vrog. Probably this guy. No?
First opponent.
Where is this thing pointing to? Ah, okay, of course. Count Monier himself. Yeah, I didn't even see him here.
There you are. A pleasure to see you again. The Skellige faction. How do you find it?
I think it's because he's wearing all red, and then the lighting in this place is kind of reddish-brown. He was almost camouflaged here. Actually, I really like the Skellige faction. The faction ability in particular is just super powerful. It's I don't know if it's the most powerful faction ability. I think I have to give that to Squaretel. Just being able to not Squaretel. Northern Realms, yeah. Just being able to draw an additional card after you win a round is just ridiculously powerful. Hand advantage is crazy, and plus Northern Realms has like a bunch of spies too, right? So, I mean, if it wasn't for Nilfgaard just being so aggressive with its spies, I would say Northern Realms is definitely the strongest faction in Gwent. But anyways, let's get on with this. I really like this faction.
It's great. Faction's a pleasure to play.
I'm glad to hear it.
Any specific tournament rules? Mind giving me an overview?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Gwent players all, hailing from the world's farthest corners. Hammal Ochen Dankbali, an Offieri merchant. Eric van Frog, a patrician from Nilfgaard. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skellige.
You blind? Not Skellige, Skellige, damn it!
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperament in evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes. As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. Lose a match, and you're eliminated. The winner from among you shall advance to the semifinal to face the winner of the tourney's previous edition, His Excellency the Ambassador of the Empire of Nilfgaard, Master von Hin. The winner of that match shall in turn face none other than me, your humble servant.
Hands off our Gwent!
Of course, Nilfgaard is the winner.
No new fucking factions!
These dwarves, they definitely don't want these new factions. Get with the times, old-timers. It's time to change, and how else are you going to advance your game if you're not going to introduce new cards and new mechanics into it, huh?
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Hands off our bloody game! We didn't want any new factions!
It's not up to you.
You dozy cunt! Stop diddling with dwarven tradition!
Change cannot always please everyone. Gwent traditionalists resent my efforts to expand the canon to include Skellige, but we shall pay them no mind.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, if you play multiplayer Gwent, there's already a sixth faction in the game, that being Syndicate, or just the people from Novigrad. Yeah, Novigrad being a free city and all, they are kind of neutral in terms of alignment with other factions, so that's why they are another faction. Actually, come to think of it, what would a 7th faction be in this? Actually, it's 6 right now, right? I think it's 6, yeah. What would be a 7th faction in Gwent? That would actually be very hard to determine. Maybe something just on the other side of the continent, like Zeracania or maybe even Ophir. But that would be, at this point, kind of really difficult to implement because there just simply aren't enough characters from those regions to create a whole faction out of, you know. With Novigrad, there's a bunch of characters. Like, even just in The Witcher 3, for example, we've met a lot of just different characters from Novigrad. It's really refreshing to see these characters in this game. I mean, obviously not in The Witcher 3 in particular, but if you've played standalone Gwent, you know what I mean. So, let's talk about what these other people are playing.
Mind telling me what factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency, in a flush of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard.
Of course.
Hamal Ochendagbali will play the Monsters deck, and Agnetha Skold has chosen Scoia'tael. Yours truly, of course, shall await the winner with a Skellige deck. I'm determined to prove its value.
You and me both. Representing all the factions in this tournament, let's begin.
Ready to start if everybody else is.
I invite you to join me on the terrace. The herald shall soon announce the tourney's start.
I do like sitting down and playing a couple of games of Gwent.
Let the tourney begin! In round 1, Agnetha Skolt faces Eric von Vrog, and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal on Gangbali.
Let's grab a table.
Alright, looks like I'll be playing...
Would you wish to make?
I'll be playing Scoia'tael in this first match.
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I win, I should take it. Should I lose, to you another equally precious shall I give you.
Ah, okay. Well, I like those stakes. Let's do it.
Alright. So be it.
Okay, so as agreed with our tourney, the guy who's hosting the tournament, Count Monier, we will be playing the Skellige faction. And I think we already have a pretty good one. I don't have any of the really powerful neutral cards, obviously, because they just break the game, really. So the only powerful neutral card I have, which is actually the most powerful one, is the Mysterious Elf, and that's only because Skellige is missing a spy, so we need to have one here. Alright, let's do it. He's playing monsters. Oh, monsters. Oh, right. It's the Skellige woman who's playing Scoia'tael. Right. He is playing monsters, which is kind of scary, but nah, not really. We got this. I think this hand is perfect. I don't need to mulligan anything. Actually, let's get rid of this. Maybe, yeah, okay, now it's better. It would be even better if we had Ceres, but can't get it all. So let's start by using the boats. It's a solid 24-point play for 2 cards. What are they called? War longships, of course. The artwork here, by the way, in all of these Skellige cards, they are used in standalone Gwent. So almost all of them, I would say. Yeah, the Camby, the Holger Blackhand, the Donar, the Ermion, and the Hjalmar, and the War Longship. Yeah, all of these are carried over into the multiplayer version of Gwent, which I find really cool. So what should I do here? Would be really nice if I had a Commander's Horn. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and play the Donar. Yep, summon the Skald from the deck. Yeah, it's too bad it summons it into the range row. I mean, it would be better if the Skald was just a melee range character. Close combat, I think it's called. Alright, let's go ahead and play Hjalmar. That's going to double the close combat row. And, oh, Skellige Storm, look at that. That's pretty cool. Not bad. That actually affects me pretty greatly. I might need to... what do I do here? Wow, that's actually really tricky. This hand is not really great for pushing in round 1, is it? I think I might need to just play Camby here. Yeah, seeing that this guy's playing a monster deck. Yeah, Camby. This gives me some good round 2 carryover. Maybe I can just 2-round this guy. Ooh, Geralt. Okay, that's rough. That's really rough. I don't have a way to clear this weather, which means I don't think I can take this round 1. I'm going to need to play the spy here. The most important thing about Gwent in this game is taking round 1, and if I can't take round 1, it will be way too brutal. So at this point though, it'll be very difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and play Ermion. Maybe I can still take the round. I don't know though. Ah, I need 10 points. Damn it. If I don't take this round 1, all my decoys are useless. But given the weather on the board, so the long ships is a 6-point play, and this is a 1-point play. Oh my god, this weather is so annoying. You know what? We need to actually forfeit this round 1. Unfortunately, this hand is just very, very bad for this round. At least he's playing into it. I mean, that's good. That just means I can decoy a bunch of these things, knowing that monsters only has 1 spy card, which means I should be good to go here. Alright, so there's our round 2 carryover, which means if he dry passes us, well, then we can also dry pass him back. Oh, he doesn't dry pass. Okay. Ah, so he's pushing with some value here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and decoy this Donar, because I think he's going to pass now. There's the pass. Awesome. Now I can play the Donar back out, take the round. 3 cards up, which should be okay. And yeah, and plus we have the 10-point carryover from our faction ability. It's so strong. I was worried for nothing. There's no way he can win this. Okay, finishing this is the Triss, which is pretty strong, but unfortunately not strong enough. But I have to be careful. He does still have the faction ability. Sorry, his leader ability. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and scorch all that, and alright, we're good.
Good match. Thanks.
And upon your victory, congratulate I you. What drove me to wager a sword against you know I not. Clearly to guide me the universe ceased.
Oh, a sword. As a
Here,
reward?
You may it serve well.
For winning a Gwent
Never have
game?
lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land, folk who slander like that don't live long, because we don't let them. Accuse me of cheating again, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Enough. Hands to yourselves.
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its players to demonstrate impeccable manners, and we cannot tolerate any disturbances. Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Wow.
Gentlemen's sport. Well, I'm a lady, and we ladies don't give a flying fart about a tourney where any measly prick can accuse us of cheating.
With round 1 completed, the standings are as follows. Agnetha Skolt and Eric van Brogge both disqualified. Geralt of Rivia has defeated Hamel Ong Gangbali of Ophir. In the semi-final, Geralt shall face the defending champion, Ambassador Von Hinn.
I am honored.
You know, given how few players there are in this tournament, can Monnier actually afford to disqualify 2 of the players right off the bat? That's not really good for this event, don't you think? Alright, we're ready to begin. Facing off against Nilfgaard, the absolute strongest faction. Let's see if we can squeeze out a win here. Oh boy. This hand is not looking fantastic. Who should I mulligan? I need to mulligan something else. I can't work with this hand. But I don't want to get rid of this Shield Maiden, because if I just have 1 Shield Maiden, that's like an embarrassment. You know what? I gotta risk it. Come on, Ceres. Okay, Decoy's pretty good against Nilfgaard, I guess. We're gonna start off with some low tempo. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep... Nah. The Shield Maiden is going to be pretty useless later on in the round. Yep. Nilfgaard is what Nilfgaard does. They just play their spies. But, you know, we play 3 decoys in this deck for a reason. It's basically just to fight against opponents who would cheese us with spies. I'm surprised I haven't taken out my Berserker yet. Wow. Totally forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna play my light longships here. Should put us ahead. Yeah, good. Not that it really matters at this point. I mean, he already played a spy in this first round, so he's gonna be ahead of us in terms of card advantage for the rest of the round. But we do have some tricks up our sleeve. This Hjalmar should be pretty good value. It's like exactly the same thing as Tibor over there, except 2 more points. Okay, that's pretty strong. I think before I play out my Holger Blackhand, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to play this Drake. This way I can just catch up with the Holger. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. I don't need to overthink this match against the AI, but sometimes, you know, like, they have very powerful decks, and I can't really underestimate them. Okay, there we go. 16 points ahead. Oh, he's got a Scorch of his own. Alright, I'm still ahead though, and I intend to stay ahead, so time to play out the Olaf. Alright, he's passing. Yeah, I wouldn't have wasted a decoy on a 2-point unit, but hey, whatever. Whatever he wants to do. Okay, now it's time to bleed. This hand is the absolute best round 2 bleeding hand. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Draw a card from your opponent's discard pile. Oh no, he took my Olaf. Damn it. Alright, let's just play out the Shield Maiden. There is Mavran Voorhees. Okay. One more spy. Oh, not bad draw. Oh my god, he decoyed it. Okay, well, I mean, I do still have another decoy, so hopefully he plays it soon. Yeah, I don't really want to let him go without getting that spy back from him. Let me actually think about what I want to do here. Yeah, I think I'm going to play out the Ermion. Get back one of the light longships, and then we will just use our leader ability. There's that Olaf, it's so strong. Yep, leader ability time. Shuffle all those light longships back into the deck. And he's gotta be like wanting to play his spy soon, right? Come on. Damn it! He saved it to his last card. Ah, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Well, the decoy is gonna be very useless in the next round, so I guess I'll just decoy the... Yeah, I'll just decoy the light longship, whatever. He's gonna play his spy here. Yep. Smart man, saving the spy for his last card. And should I play this out? To bleed another card out of him? I don't think I should. Let's just pass here. He's got a card up on me, but I do have this insane carryover, so... Oh, and plus I have the spy in the graveyard, so... There it is. Nice, didn't draw any of the light longships. Ah, damn it, Geralt. Okay, there's a light longship. We should be able to take this. Yeah, he's got... Oh, no, he's got a decoy as his last card, really? Oh, boy, this is bad. Never know what's gonna happen with these spies. He could draw into more spies. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Okay, let's go ahead and just Commander Torn this row and hope for the best. I'm up by 44 points. Okay, that's good. No spy. Okay, good. Because he only really played out one spy from his deck. I'm surprised he didn't draw any more, seeing that there are 4 spies. Or 5 if you include the Mysterious Elf in the Nilfgaard faction.
Your Excellency, A pure pleasure to play you.
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Witcher.
Stop desecrating Gwent!
Death to any and all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous! Off your asses and hide to Skellige, ye ale-loving seal slurpers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier!
Wow.
Hands off our Gwent!
Wow, that's a line. Okay. These dwarves definitely not here to have a tea party. Okay, what's your problem, man?
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens.
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. Will not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this. Didn't come here to jabber, but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition. Come on, lads.
What, are we gonna get into a fist fight now? Alright, you're making a mistake, Master Dwarves. Oh my god, it's a fist fight, but without fists from them. They're using clubs. Okay, good thing they're not doing a bunch of damage to me. That's not fair. Why do they get to have weapons and I don't? I can't block them because, yeah, you can't guard against weapons with your bare fists. Yep, nope, not possible. Okay, there you go. Luckily for me, they were doing almost no damage.
Cooled you off a bit.
Ugh, seeing triple, quadruple even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, it could be right, they could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Ah, Zoltan's pals, are they? It goes back to that whole cliche about how all dwarves know each other. Which is probably not true. There are quite a lot of dwarves in this world, I believe. Yeah, there's like an entire mountain in Mahakam full of them. Well, actually, yeah, let's drink a little bit, make some new friends.
Was in Nilfgaard last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more over a flask of something strong.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final round of the tournament.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Final? Fuck that! I, Yaki Raffenberg, to hereby declare my participation in this tournament. And I demand to play the victor. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite once and for all.
Agreed, but please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
Okay, so 2 contestants argue a little bit and they get disqualified.
In the,
But then this one dwarf guy who wants to get in, he just...
representing the Skellige faction, shall face Geralt of Rivia, also playing with a Skellige deck.
My brother's dream has come true. Skellige in the final, and played by both contestants.
Good luck.
Yeah, man, Skellige is the new meta. Okay, I probably don't need so many decoys against Skellige, but I don't really want to change up my deck right now, so let's just play with what we have. Decoys are pretty useless against Skellige unless you're just going for the bleed. Okay, so I got Saras in hand, which means I can go for a super power play. But these light longships are kind of bothersome, so let's mulligan one of these and just one of the shield maidens. Awesome, I got Camby. I think I've gotten Camby in all of my games with Skellige so far. Definitely one of the best cards. Alright, so he played Villain Treadmirth. Let's start with something low tempo. Maybe he'll just pass. Oh my god. O-geared carryover? Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, we really just have to win round 1. Okay, so this is going to be like the true test. Because he's playing basically the same deck I am. Okay, he's playing like this Mardrome nonsense, which is not that good. But he has these super overpowered neutral hero cards, so he definitely has an advantage over me, but I should still be okay here. I got the power of, you know, logical reasoning behind me. He's just an AI. Okay, so let's see. I think I should continue playing low tempo because I don't want to spend my Cirrus play just yet. Yes, good. That's a nice pass. Exactly what I wanted to see. So I'll play this out, take the round. Yeah, he's got a couple of carryover cards, but round 2 doesn't matter as long as you win round 1. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to save my Cirrus play for round 3. It's going to be just... yeah, it's going to just blow him out of the water, quite literally. Get it? Skellige water? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to decoy this. Bleed another card out of him. Unfortunately, we don't have a resurrection card, so I can't take the light longships out of the graveyard. Which means it's probably best if we don't play the leader. Actually, no, we're going to play the leader ability, just to bleed another card out of him. Yeah. Yeah, he's only got 2 cards left. I think this game is mine, even if I don't pass right now. Because I can just play the Cirrus. I think it's a, what, 57 or 58 point play. It's ridiculous. Okay, there's Olaf. Is he going to play his last card? Yeah. Oh my god, his last card is Cirrus. Let's see how many points this is. Whoa! Yeah, I can't catch up to that. I know Cirrus is a 50-point play, but that's crazy. Alright, I'll just play the Canby here. Let him have the round, and I can probably just win from my carryover alone. This Heimdall is just crazy. Way too strong. Here we have the faction abilities. He's got nothing but just to show off my Cirrus here. There it is. 43 points to 105. So in that case, that was 62 points. But I had the Olaf in the front row to help me out with more points over there. Okay, there you go. Definitive victory.
Congratulations. The best man has won. Playing the best faction to boot.
Thanks. Good game.
Skellige won. What a bundle of pish. Tournament's not done. Now it's my turn.
That is what we agreed. Let us resolve our differences here and now.
Now to determine the ultimate victor. Geralt of Rivia, playing the Skellige faction, shall face Yaki Raffiberg, playing Scoia'tael. Let the better man or dwarf win.
Alright, Scoia'tael versus Skellige. We can do this. Let's go. A lot of Gwent in this episode, but that's fine. Who doesn't enjoy a couple of games of Gwent? Oh, okay, this hand is really bad. No Canby, no other hero cards as a matter of fact, and a bunch of things I need to mulligan. Oh man, I don't want to lose here. Let's see. Oh, damn, this hand is awful. Not even a decoy? Really? Oh my god. Alright, so I have to work with exactly what I have here because no spies, no decoy, no hero cards, and no commander's horn. Oh, this really? In the finals here? Let's just play out the Shield Maiden and see what happens. This is really, really bad. Okay, that's... okay, yeah. And of course he has the spies. I'm gonna have to pray that in round 3, if we even get to a round 3, my faction ability revives that spy, because that would definitely help. What should I do here? There isn't really much to do. Just pass. He's got the carryover. There is no chance that I'm going to... yeah, I don't think there's any chance I'm going to win this round 2. But, you know, to increase the chances that I'll find the spy upon passing, I think I need to just... Should I do it? Should I just pass? Because if I use my leader ability now, the spy goes away, and I won't be able to get it back. But I do have some really bad cards in my hand. He has carryover anyway, I might as well just play out the bad cards. Get him to spend some of his better cards, maybe. The problem is, the more bad cards I play now, the more likely it is that I won't... Well, the less likely it is that I will find the spy with my faction ability. Or maybe I should just give up trying to find the spy and just use my leader ability right now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to wager everything on a gamble. Okay, there we go. That's a rain. Good thing he played it out right now, because that would have been troublesome for me. And I think I'll play this guy out right now as well, because he's pretty bad. Oh, Frost, okay. That's really good for me, because I have no hero cards to resist these. So I'm going to play my leader ability right now, just to bleed another card out of him. Yep, that's fine. And yeah, the rest of my cards are pretty good, so I'm gonna pass here. 4 cards against his 5 cards, but I have my leader ability, which will resurrect 2 more cards. So yeah, we're kind of on even footing if he doesn't have like crazy hero cards now. Oh, good thing that's not getting anything. I don't have more than 10 power in my front row. That's good. Okay, let's play this. Oh my god, really? Another Frost? Oh, wow. That's really, really bad. I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I have to play this. Come on, bad cards. Bad cards. Play. Ah, oh, damn it. Well, at least I have a Scorch target now. But it's like, yeah. I mean, okay, my Scorch right now is, what, 14 plus 6? It's a 20-point play, but, oh, look at this. He's got a he's resurrect. Okay, he's got 1 more card left. This is actually really exciting. If I lose, then I lose. I just had a really, really bad hand, right? That's nothing I can do about that. Okay, play this. Oh, no, wait, he Scorches himself? Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well, that's how it is. Wow. Of all the games that I have won, and like, when was the last time we were beaten in Gwent, really? Like, so long ago, right? But first time we lose for a very long time. It just happens to be the most important match. What can we do? But it's actually kind of interesting, because with other people's playthroughs, and in my past playthroughs in particular, I've never lost against this guy, because I've always played like the most powerful deck I have, right? But this time I lost against him. See what he says.
I won! Now yous can shovel the Skellige mints up your arses!
You won because you played better, not because the faction's weak.
Aye, right. I knows what I saw.
It's true. He did play better.
Come on, lads. Let's get soused.
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a tipple. We must toast the premier of the new faction. And if anyone wishes to play a friendly match of Gwent, I see no reason why not.
I probably could have won. If I had known that a unit that's a non-hero unit that scorches the field Scorches himself if he's the strongest. I mean, I probably should have known that because that's the way it is in multiplayer Gwent, but for some reason that just completely escaped me. Had I remembered that, I would have played my, Drake Bondu last, you know, to get that final boost after I scorched one of his units. But hey, that's not what it was, and even if I did that, there was no guarantee that his last card wouldn't have beaten me anyway, so yeah, just trying to justify my loss here, okay? Kind of embarrassing, but that's just the way it is.
Don't think that went exactly as you planned.
What matters is we played Gwent, and I presented the Skellige faction. You proved yourself a true Gwent master. Here, the grand prize. You earned it.
Yeah, and we still get the trophy, so it's all good. Oh, and 600 crowns.
Thank you once more for deigning to take part in my little tournament. I hope we shall meet again.
Who knows? Farewell.
Who knows? Alright, let's take a look here. There's the Victor's Cup. Yeah, can I take a look at it? No, I have to put it up in my house. Actually, I have several items that I can put up in my house, right? They just got stored into Roach? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, of course. We want a weapon from that guy. Blaive. Steel sword, 800 damage. 15% axis intensity is pretty cool. I don't think it's quite as good as the Arondite, but actually, no. The Arondite has that special ability, which makes it a bit better.
Witcher? Was that truly necessary?
And plus, it acts as a steel weapon, so I mean, both a steel and a silver weapon. So yeah, definitely better. The Arondite is definitely not the best steel sword in the game, though. That honor goes to Iris. Iris is a beast of a weapon. Okay, so let's see. I should have some things in here that I can put up in my house, if I can find them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so that shield can probably go up in the house. This painting. This painting. This, what's it called? The Reginald figurine. Yep. And oh my god, I still have the elf's head. What else we got? No, I don't think that map can be put up. Where did my statue go? The trophy that I literally just won. It got deposited, right? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Okay, good. Now that we have that taken care of, let's actually head back to Corvo Bianco. Put up some of these items into our house. Make it look all pretty. I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't really love the lighting in the Corvo Bianco house. It's a little too dark. I just wish the windows were a bit more open and the place was lit a bit more by natural sunlight than just like the candlelight. So the candles are fine. It gives the entire place kind of a yellowish, reddish glow, which it's not the best lighting for looking at things. But even still, I guess at least at nighttime you can still see, but it just looks a little gloomy in there, you know what I mean? Okay, I think I can actually put up the statue just right here. Yeah, Reginald. Oh, that's actually kind of small. It's definitely not a 1-to-1 ratio from the actual thing. It's just a replica. Alright, so maybe I can put the shield up somewhere. Over here? Oh, no, that's my ancient elven shield. I'll keep that on there. Guess there isn't any place to put up the Geralt of Rivia shield. That's a shame. Is this a thing? No. Huh. Okay, well, that's too bad then. As for our paintings, though, definitely want to hang up the the Geralt painting, and also maybe put down some of these trophies that we've won. Yeah, there we go. As for our Geralt painting, I think I'll take down this one, even though it actually looks really pretty. But it's just a reproduction, so let's put up the portrait of Geralt. Oh yeah, sexy beast. And oh my goodness, I have so many other paintings that I want to put up. Don't have room for it though. Yeah, you may have noticed that this kind of stuff is very important to me. Okay, so we have The White Wolf by Count Bellador. Yeah, right here is mine. Oh, that one is really cool looking too. I'm thinking it deserves a better spot in the house. Oh well, I guess as long as it's up, it's fine. Hey BB, how's it going? Alright, I guess that's all we can do. Let's go ahead and talk to Marlena here.
I thank you for
Okay, she doesn't have anything new to say.
See you later.
Take care with...
Alright. I guess all we need to do now then is just to take a nap and see what else we can do. Oh, well, I guess it's not really a nap, it's our beauty sleep at night. There we go. Yeah, love seeing that row of buffs.
Long live Liam and Matilda.
Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of Liam and Matilda, they do deliver the White Wolf wine to my cellar now, don't they? Yeah, I just have to examine this. There we go. 5 bottles of the White Wolf. Really, all it does is take up my inventory space, but hey, it's kind of cool. Knowing that we'll be drinking a wine named after ourselves, that's it's an honor. Alright, good. Let's actually move on now. Yeah, we had most of the episode covered by this Gwent tournament, which is perfectly fine. Actually, what we're going to do next is just maybe take care of some of these other places of interest. I mean, do maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then we'll end things off. So that one right there. There's actually another side quest over here. I think we'll do that another time. I don't know. I think the next episode we're going to move on to the main quest. Yeah, the main, as I said in the last episode, the main quest is from, if we decide to go ahead with it at this point, it will take us a long time before we can do anything else. The game does warn us that it's kind of like a point of no return for the main quest. So once we commit to doing it, we'll have to see it through all the way to the end, which I'm fine with. There's a bunch of like choices and alternate paths that we can take for the end of the Blood and Wine DLC. And it's one of the reasons this DLC is so brilliant is that...
Damn it.
There are actually choices that you can make that affect the outcome of everything. So I'm excited to see what we can... What the heck? Why did that painting just show up there? Yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of decisions I will end up making. And the ultimate fate of the Beast of Beauclair.
How you like that silver?
Alright, got some Vargas here. Oh wow, we still have some of the veil oil that we applied last time. Good, very good against Vargas. Huh. I'm noticing... Wait a minute. Why isn't my... Did I... Oh, weird. Why isn't my Arendite charging up in combat? There should be this little counter with the Arendite charges. Huh. I don't know. What's up with that? I have to take a look at that again in the next combat that we get into. Barghest Mutagen. Alright. What do we have here? As always, some dead guy. Alistair Carnarvon's journal. 26th of July. Unsure where to start a dig? Ask the nearest old washwoman or old man whistling by the road. They know everything. Yes, I know. It takes a great deal of patience, and you have to separate the wheat from the chaff, but it's the best way to learn about local legends. That's how we came to find Fox Hollow, where they say the soil sprouts clay pots! 28th of July. We dug up a part of a vineyard on the outskirts of Fox Hollow, but we found those were not pots, those were elven funeral urns. It seems the village built atop an ancient Enshe necropolis. That cemetery dates, by my reckoning, to the time before the first landing, so the graves might be full of valuables. The ancient elves buried their dead along with great wealth. We've already dug up a few choice baubles, but I'm sure if we look deeper, we will find much more. 12th of August. Oh wow, okay, 2 weeks later. Today we started a dig in a new location. Matthias spied a beautifully ornamented cameo in the ground, and when he tried to grab it, he discovered it was clenched in the hands of a skeleton. Anselm started to mock him, but quickly lost all desire to laugh. The valley was full of elven skeletons, men, women, even children. The bodies were all mixed, with limbs lopped off, many heads missing, and children with crushed rib cages. What happened there? Oh wow, what happened indeed? The heck? 14th of August, another sleepless night. Blood, cries, wails. I awake drenched in sweat. Then I doze off for a moment, and the same happens again. I told my fellows to dig a deep hole. We'll throw that cursed cameo inside. It belongs in the ground with the rest of the dead. 16th of August. Matthias disappeared during the night. No one saw him leave camp. His things are all in place. Anselm says we should follow his example and flee while we are alive. But I cannot leave it like this. The valley is full of bones. Anselm screamed in my face, called me a madman. But I must tell someone what we have found. They say there's a group of archaeologists from Castel Gropian at the Termis ruins. The rest is covered in blood. Yeah, those guys at the Termis ruins, they did not meet a good fate. So this is going to be a treasure hunt, the Curse of Carnarvon. Alright, good. Not too far away. Let's see what this guy left behind for us. Okay. What do we have here? Oh boy.
Piece of film.
Not exactly what I wanted to find, but whatever, I'll suck it up. Yeah, it's weird. Look, I'm not getting any iron die charges every time I attack. Strange. I'm using the right weapon, yeah. I don't have any other weapon with this enchantment on it. Maybe it's the veil oil. It's preventing me from getting charges. That is possible. I'll have to find out after the veil oil goes away. And is it me, or are these archospores a bit redder looking than usual? It's like they're completely covered in blood or something. Kind of cool. Alright, that wasn't so bad. So what were these things guarding? Let's see. Nice treasure chest. Okay. Some crowns. Oh, well that's very mediocre. Oh, wait. There's something else down here. What is this? Oh, letter written in Elder Speech. Oh, okay, well, looks like it's conveniently translated to us. Greetings to you, dear mother. I write to you now, just before Mediate, as I promised. I hope my letter finds you in good health. Very little of note has happened here since you left. Despite your warnings, we get on well with the humans. They are so fascinating in the way they obsess over death. Koi Fionn, if you can imagine it, admitted to Blathaned. She really likes Arnold, the miller's son. Personally, I have nothing against this, but I know where you are, in Doblathana. That would be unthinkable. I went to visit Mo Sheklan's grave recently. Yes, I know you don't approve of that. Since when do the Enshe care for the graves of their loved ones? Yet living among people necessarily means we take on some of their customs. While there, I happened to learn the humans plan to build a village near Creven Karn. This is difficult, for personally it does not bother me. But Blathned, you know her, began screaming about how this was a profanation, and they have countless other perfectly good spots where they could build their village. I hope this will not grow into some larger conflict. We have it so good here. Rest of the letter illegible. Wow, it's a letter left by the ancient Enshe elves? What? Unless... yeah, it looks like not all of the elves were killed or exiled when the humans took over. Actually, some of them managed to survive and live among the humans. That's pretty cool. And Geralt, of course, as we know, is pretty fluent in the Elder Speech. In The Witcher 3, he kind of makes it seem like he doesn't speak the Elder Speech all that well. But we know from The Witcher 2 that he speaks it really well, so... I guess that letter was just translated in Geralt's head for us. Alright. Oh, some bandits.
You stand no chance against
I know what I need to do against bandits. Oh my god, that guy just shot me while using puppet.
Come on.
Happened again. Damn it. Okay. So put down the Yrden thing here. I'm gonna throw a a grape shot bomb at these guys, cause a lot of them. And there you go. Makes really quick work. Starling's dragon? That guy's dead. Why are you still fighting for him? Yeah, take that. Well, we know our sword enchantment is still working. It's just that our Arendite weapon ability is not really working right now. Well, it is glowing like it's supposed to, but I'm not seeing the buff. Weird. And maybe we're still getting the effects, it's just not displaying properly. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, take the alcohols. Oh, this guy was holding on to 2 whole chickens. An upgrade on the last guy who was just holding 1. Alright, oh, Squire's steel sword. That's kind of useless. What do we have here? Wait, what does the game want me to do? Ah, loot this guy. What? No? Not this guy? I mean, it's pointing to right here. Wait a minute. Oh, of course. There is another bandit alive back there. We just have to clear the camp. Yep. Hi there. Oh, sucker punch me. Or sucker slash me? Is that a thing? Alright. There we go. Oh, there's more back here. Okay, okay. I gotcha. This guy just like didn't even notice that his comrades were being killed.
Did I get a piece of you?
Oh, okay. Damn. Good. Disarm that shield. Let's give this guy a whirl. Yeah. How's that? Okay. Wait here for the population to come back. And actually, that's 13 of 15 done for the Knight for Hire side quest. Yeah. Definitely gonna finish that up eventually. Alright. Oh, look at that. A book that we haven't read before. Okay, I'll read that in a bit. There is a nice little tavern here. This one is called the Rudy Brush Auberge. What? Or maybe the Ruddy Brush Auberge? Auberge? I am so lost in pronouncing words that I don't know, as some of you guys may have already found out. I mean, when I was reading that letter written in the Elder Speech, all those names, oh my god, like I can't. Really terrible at pronouncing names. Of course, for names that I am familiar with, I can pronounce them properly most of the time, but, you know.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
Nope, just a witcher who happened to be passing through.
By the prophet's intervention. He was your guide. He nudged your footsteps here.
If you say so.
What shall we call you, hero?
I'm Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt! Lovely, it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
Let's see what you got.
Let me see what you're serving.
She seems very grateful that we rescued her and her village. Alright, a bunch of Gwent cards. I don't know if any of these will be useful. No, we definitely have all of them. Alright. Oh my god, looking at all the food stuff in there, it's making me really hungry.
You are sorely missed already.
Haven't had lunch yet, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is terrible. Okay, well, you know what? I think we're gonna end things off here. I'm just gonna, gonna get some food. But before that, gonna read some books. Yes, we do still have a pretty big supply of unread books here in Roach, so let's just grab 2 of them. Yeah, 1, 2. Good. And I have another one from earlier. Slizzards through the ages. For many years, it was erroneously believed slizzards were simply wyverns in their highest stage of development. One scholar, whose completion of an academic course of study must have been the result of no small miracle, heatedly defended this point of view in a scientific work whose title I shall mercifully withhold. His main line of reasoning was an absurd and completely off-the-mark parallel drawn between the developmental cycles of the slizzard and Pieris brassicae, also known as the cabbage butterfly. A slizzard, claimed the author, is nothing but a fully mature wyvern that has developed fire glands. Utter rubbish. Let it be known once and for all that Charles von Linne is a filthy fopdoodle and an uneducated knucklehead. A slizzard is not by any means the same beast as a wyvern. Well, I agree. They are far more deadly. On hunting basilisks, a compendium. In our lands, that is to say, in the fair duchy of Tucson, the hunting of basilisks has a long and storied tradition, one reaching back to the dawn of our present history. Attesting to this is a note written by one Zenon of Tritium, a leather worker in the year 1023. In it, one finds mention of a commission for a corset to be fastened from hide of that winged serpent called Basilicus by some. See Vedetto Fiari manuscripts through the ages 1278. While lesser hides could come from beasts felled by age or hunger, the costliness and expanse of this corset would have necessitated the skin of a basilisk taken in its prime, and therefore required a hunt. Without the engagement of a witcher, or as a last resort, a knight or a mercenary, such a hunt would have perforce meant the gruesome death of the foolhardy hunter. Yet those adept at the task, witchers chief among them, hunted basilisks and their cousins cockatrices with great success, thinning their numbers till a mere handful remained. To give but one example, in the year 1100, basilisks of the Regulus platinum subspecies dotted skies all across our land. Yet in the present day, only one exemplar still lives. Not anymore. We killed it. I'm kind of still feeling bad about that, but who cares? It's just another basilisk of a different color. Of no consequence to a witcher. Okay, Natural Born Killers, a study of Garcanes. Oh, so these are all like books about different monsters. So had we not unlocked mutagens at this point, then definitely would have by reading these books. Garcane, mutagen decoction is what I meant, yeah. Garcanes are commonly described as lesser vampires. Do not be misled by this terminology, however, for they are extremely dangerous and devious creatures, which men stand no chance of defeating, even when greatly outnumbering the beasts. Garcanes possess a highly developed sense of smell. Once they are on your track, you are as good as dead. They have a special taste for adolescents and children, hence the belief that this vampire seeks out only virgins. There is a grain of truth in that, yet it is not a matter of sexual purity, but of the level of blood pollution. The younger and healthier the victim, the tastier a tidbit it makes for Garcanes. Okay, so Garcanes love to prey on kids. Okay, well, good thing we killed a bunch of them. How many have we killed here in Tucson? Maybe like 2 or 3? Yeah, not so many actually. Well then, yeah, we're gonna end things here. Next time we come back, it's gonna be main quest time, so hope you guys are ready for that. It's going to be a long road to the end of the Blood and Wine DLC, but within a couple of episodes, we should be able to just knock this out and finally get the story of the Beast of Beauclair behind us. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this time. I'll see you in the next one.